back to today's video, and today we're talking about the iPhone 17 Pro, and we're going to do like an iPhone 17 tour and also talk about the cosmetic differences between the iPhone 17 Pro, iPhone 15 Pro, and also the iPhone 16 Pro, and also the differences in cameras and stuff. I do hope you enjoy. Let's get on with the video. The iPhone 15 Pro has basically a 6.1 inch screen. If you measure diagonally, it's 6.1 inches, whereas both of the iPhone 16 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro have a 6.3 inch screen, which means it's slightly bigger. You don't really notice it that much, but it's slightly bigger, which kind of means more high res, better just like graphics for like gaming, video playback, all of that. It's pretty mundane. When it comes to the weight, this is the lightest phone by far, my iPhone 15 Pro. It weighs apparently 187 grams compared to the iPhone 17 Pro, which weighs literally 206 grams. I have noticed there is a big weight difference, and when it comes to like use, it's quite hefty. But my dad's phone is the iPhone 14 Pro, and that has the exact same weight, but the cameras on it weigh a lot more than the rest of it does. This is a lot more stable and like equalized in weight distribution, so it's not as bad as my dad's phone, but it is quite heavy. And the iPhone 16 Pro is somewhere in between it at 199 grams. So I think when it comes to the actual build of the phone and like the weight of the phone, the iPhone 15 Pro has to win. But this kind of has my heart now. It's kind of got my heart now. I had to get a new phone because my iPhone 15 Pro the battery life wasn't great anymore, and it did just randomly start crashing. But I mean, the main difference in terms of the actual attributes is it doesn't have the camera button. That's when it was shown on the iPhone 16 Pro. They managed to get the camera button, and basically when you click on the camera button, the camera turns on like so. It just happens. And I think one of the best things that you can do is literally zoom in. Like you can zoom in and scroll. That's really useful. One of the big differences in terms of this phone and being a creator is that when you are filming in portrait, holding your phone like this, I will screen record to show you now. When you hold your phone like this and you're filming in portrait and it's facing you, you can just film landscape or take landscape photos, and it adjusts naturally as to whether or not you are in a group setting and you want to be taking a photo and you want to fit more people in. It will do it automatically, but there is the manual button effectively to do so. It's quite, simple to use, easy to use, and it's a very, very, very good feature. This also has the camera button, and I like that they've kept it, because even though they've changed the front camera to be square, the front camera sensor, which means that you'll be able to film in both portrait and landscape when just holding your phone portrait. You can also film in portrait when holding your phone landscape if you really wanted to. But it's basically just, you won't be able to do that if you are filming from your back camera, because your back camera does not have a square sensor. So you do have to hold it landscape, which means that the action button there still makes sense for like filming, if you get what I mean. But another cosmetic difference is the fact that both of these have square bezels around the cameras, And quite frankly, it's one of the most basic, and I'm sure everybody's noted, it's rectangular this time. I actually really do like this. It's grown on me quite a lot. I did not like it at first. Did not like it. But I do like it now. Also, another notable difference is this is made out of aluminium, so they've gone back to using kind of cheaper materials. And these are both made out of titanium. Titanium actually has a nicer feel than aluminium because of the quality of titanium versus aluminium. But when it comes to the actual phone, I think they've done a pretty decent job at making this look and feel nice to use and hold. But I do have my love for a bit of titanium, not gonna lie. When it comes to the actual cameras, obviously the noticeable difference is the sensors, but because of the front camera sensor, we also get a lot new in the iPhone 17 Pro, like dual capture. We are able to film on both of our front and back camera at the same time, and we've got center stage and also ultra stabilized video, which neither the iPhone 16 Pro or the iPhone 15 Pro have, so that's quite useful. Also, with the iPhone 15 Pro, the max that you can go up to is a 5 in like zoom, if you get what I mean. Obviously you can zoom in more, but that's just like, you know, basic. But if you wanted to click on it, it's a number 5. And then on the iPhone 17 Pro, you have up to 8, so it goes 2, 4, 8 instead of 2, 5, which means you do get a lot more zoom on the iPhone 17 Pro, and that would be absolutely phenomenal for like concerts, all of this. Also, when it comes to like center stage, I think that's really useful if you are literally filming yourself, because if you're like a creator like me, having ultra stabilized video and center stage means that you don't really drift that far out of frame, if you get what I'm saying. So it's quite useful for creators and content creators or people looking to get into like film. They've definitely really worked hard on the iPhone 17 Pro to make it really aesthetically pleasing and nice to use, if you get what I mean. It's very much user friendly, and they've definitely incorporated some really nice ideas that I think they're probably going to change in the future. My prediction is that they will work on their back cameras and make that square as well, so that you will be able to record a landscape video from the back camera using the exact same technique that we use on the front camera of this phone, so people don't have to keep on going and using the action button, or not the action button, the camera button. And I think they're going to probably get rid of the camera button next time. That's my prediction. But I do really like the aesthetic of the phone overall, and the cameras are really useful. Now it's time to get on into the actual phone tour, because my iPhone 15 Pro, I did not make it very aesthetically pleasing, and this time I have. I'm also going to show you more about the camera with the screen recording and just see how that goes, but we'll see. Dual capture. So as you can see, I've got like my jeans in it right now, but I can move myself around my screen and obviously like select 4K. Frame rate is limited to 30 FPS on dual capture, but you can do 4K 120 if you're just doing a normal video, and it's 4K 60 if you're filming on your front camera. Again, really cool stuff. Definitely very useful. Like, as you can see, I'm literally filming right now. It's very different, very useful, and very cool. Okay, so let's start this screen share. It's just starting now. Perfect. So this is my first screen, and effectively I've just got all of my basic apps that I need to be using on like a regular daily basis, like contacts, Chrome, email. I've also got all of my, I guess, banking apps at the bottom there. But I have got this really cool widget from iScreen. It's an amazing app. You do have to watch ads, really. Otherwise pay to get ads removed if you don't like ads. I won't be doing that. But it lets you flip through like all of your photos, just kind of like a Polaroid album. It's quite cool. So I've definitely got some beachy photos on there. If you can't already tell, my phone is very much blue theme. While we have obviously the back of my phone, I actually use this case all of the time to keep it protected because it's so cute and blue and it just matches the screen and the vibe. So my next page is all of like my socials, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, obviously Pinterest, and then at the bottom there I've got my unis, gym, Life 360 because I'm living in a house of girls, we need to keep each other protected, and just basic apps like Netflix, Disney, and the PS app because I have a PS4, so I need that. But I mean, that's just basic. Everybody probably has like a lot of these apps anyway. We fast forward to this page, which is basically, you can tell I've got my 1K goal for YouTube, and also like my vlogging camera is literally one of the photos on there. And we've got a bubble wrap iScreen widget. It's really, really cool. Like you can pop it, you can do like really, really cool things with it. It's a fun thing to just do in the middle of the day when you're bored and you're like on your phone and you're like scrolling through TikTok and then you don't want to scroll through TikTok anymore, and then you're just kind of like, okay, let's just pop some bubble wrap. I've obviously got all of my like content creator stuff. So I've got my YouTube Studio, which is like one of my most important apps. I use that all the time to like track my progress on YouTube, and of course YouTube itself. And Canva is what I use to like edit my thumbnails and stuff, and then it's just like TikTok Studio and CapCut. I feel like that's just like basic knowledge and understanding of what those apps do. If we fast forward onto the next page, the next page is effectively just all of my shopping apps. I have a lot of them. It's pretty bad actually. And then obviously another Polaroid, but this is like you flip through it like a line, and it's very aesthetically pleasing and fun to flip through. And I've just got loads of photos of like friends, holidays, my boyfriend. And then the next page is travel related, very much like holidays or like rail cards, Uber, all the stuff that you kind of just need in everyday life. But obviously I needed to incorporate another widget, so I did Everything Will Be Okay with a little photo of me in the corner, and it shows how charged my battery percentage is on that little circle thing with the little lightning strike. I mean, I don't know why it shows it at the top of my screen, but it's there in the widget. And it's also got just like a bunch of more cute little holiday photos, which I quite enjoy. This page is basically just like reminder widgets. So I've basically just got everything that I'm going to be doing this week and like needs doing this week. Really useful. I can definitely try and show you how to do that. I can probably show you how to do that on my iPhone 15 Pro because I'm not about to go do it again on this phone. But I'll definitely show you how to do that. And then this is just like a random one. I've got like a little Bible verse and some content ideas, and I really want to put the content ideas on my actual YouTube page, but the YouTube page has about, it has too many apps. It has one too many apps, so I would have to like remove one of the apps from there and then place it somewhere else, but I'm not sure where it would go. But yeah, and that's basically, I guess, my rundown. Obviously the last page I've got my car insurance, parking, and just like documents and the NHS app. It's just basic stuff. But it's quite a nice layout. I'm quite happy with this. I kind of want to go with an autumnal theme next, but I feel like it might be a little bit too late, and I also don't have many autumnal photos. I'm very much a summer girl. Summer, always happy, always bright, always like, you know, loving the colour blue, you know, sunny days. But autumnal theme would be probably like my next port of call if I was to adjust or make anything different. And I might maybe in the future do like decorate my iPhone with me for fall, or decorate my iPhone with me for Christmas, and kind of go along those vibes, because I think those videos are really, really fun when I see other people do them, and I just think that that would be pretty cool. So let me know what you think on that. And then now I'm going to show you how to do the reminders for the widgets. So I'm going to be using Owen's phone to show you how to work, I guess, the reminders. And basically what you want to do is you want to add a list, name list, Monday, photos don't really matter, Tuesday, you want to go through and add all of them. Oh, Wednesday, why was I going to type Thursday, I don't know. Add list, Thursday. You want to do then Friday. And because you've only got 6 spaces on your phone, you want to make sure that when you're doing your widgets, because it's going to be like 6 widgets per phone, because that's like square, they're big squares, you are going to want to put Saturday and Sunday together, if you get what I mean. And effectively I can like type in dance party for Monday, and it will show up when I add a widget to this page that I'm now creating. You want to search up reminders, then you want to add a widget, and you want to make sure you select like Monday, and effectively it will show up with like dance party, and then you can obviously add more and do, let me just keep on adding lists. Then you select Tuesday. The next one, obviously you select Wednesday. The next one, you obviously select Thursday. Next one, you select Friday. And the next one, you select Saturday and Sunday. And then it obviously comes up and shows you what you have to do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. And it's really, really useful if you're like in uni and education, because it's definitely helped me stay on top of my studies and what I need to get done in the week, and be just more on top of everything in general. Okay, and now we have reached the end of my video. I really do hope that you enjoyed, and you enjoyed seeing a little bit more of my phone, and also understanding a little bit more about the differences and why the iPhone 17 Pro is probably a safe bet if you are about to purchase a new phone. It's phenomenal. I love it to bits. I hope to see you guys in the next video. I'm unsure of what my next video is going to be about, but I know the video after my next video will be Edinburgh, because I'm traveling there next weekend, and there will be a whole vlog on Edinburgh and just exploring all of the cool places within UK, I guess. But I do hope you enjoyed this video, and please do like, comment down below if you like the iPhone 17 Pro or if you think it's not worth it. And like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to make sure that you stay tuned into what I am posting and when. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you all so, so much. See you in the next one. Bye guys. Bye.